I'm gonna be recording with my computer and with the phone. It's like double recording. Lots of kiddos. It's what? It's 5 p.m. Cause it's like in my mind, it's prompted that people are against me, right? It's like me releasing the information that you have serial killers and shit like this, pedophiles and shit, versus me, versus those people, and I should fear that there are some people around, and I should fear that those children are against me and are gonna put one on me, right? Yeah, with references of what's happening, la 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 la. So it's like, of course, I don't know everything that's happening, right? Because this is the principle. They don't want me to know. And I am hyper vigilant because of, I'm hyper vigilant because I'm gaslighted constantly. This is a real world zone, huh? So the world record look well with someone with the hair and Delon of Long, what? Alain Delon, the singer. What? Like for me, it's super odd to have all that's happening like this. Like have information related to what I'm saying being said in the streets. Like someone coming with a car to put his bottles out, like it used to be in Barcelona. Like it's a macrocosm, but it makes you think what's really going on. What is going on? Is that really what's happening all the time everywhere? Or is it that it's out of the norm and that indeed what the fuck, it was like this all the time in Barcelona. Here there are absolutely nothing, and it's like it's supposed to be absolutely nobody. And with the mind thingy that doesn't exist, then yeah, little message. You doubt things, right? You doubt because it's just how it is. It's just how it is. When you have a close environment all the time coercing you and all the time gaslighting you, when you have the bonjour, when you have the doctor that's like you go see the doctor, and the doctor is talking almost exclusively on you needing medication. It's just insane. It's just insane. And it's like they want you to do that because they know that about you, and because you don't know how to handle the situation otherwise. Because you don't know how to handle the situation, because the justice seems to be manipulated, the police seems to be manipulated and so on. Then you're like, what the fuck can I do? If the truth comes out, then I am totally 100%, I'm gone. This is what you think, right? You're fearing. And it's absolutely not because of any type of mind control thingy and so on, because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. You need cables to charge your phone, but all of a sudden you don't need cables to charge your phone. If you say that you have seen a light that has been enlightened out of nowhere, then it's like, where's the science to back you up? The science doesn't exist. And then perhaps if you go about digging a little the thing, then you see that Tesla, who was one of them, one of us, Tesla, built, like, the guy was building a freaking tower to prove that what was going on was that his science was sound, right? And to leave a mark, to leave a record, so that everyone could at some point see the truth. Bonjour. And so Tesla, which is now trying to be totally put out of the face of history with another big company with the same name, Nikola Tesla, was showing you, proving that it's possible to send, I don't know, is it electricity? Like to modulate electromagnetic fields with the earth and through the sky. And then we have HARP technology. We all know that HARP technology is up. And you all can understand as well that the mind control is up as well with me, with all the recordings. You see the discrepancies, the differences between me having clarity of mind and me being totally fucked by the technology. And yet, this, I don't talk at all about it with my family. They just whistling the thing out that it's indeed the case, but they never talk about it straightforwardly. Never ever. And so then it's the use of a big drama, of a big traumatic experience to use it against me. Like, there are so kids being like, and then it's like, is it the norm, or is it just that everybody lies? Like, this is how it feels, which is twice saying the same thing. It's like, but I don't, right? I'm not doing this shit. And then it's a type of macrocosm, and you don't know if it's the norm or if it's not the norm. Like you just know that it exists somewhere. Another plane. You just know that it exists somewhere. And me, I thought that it was not happening anywhere close to me. I only thought that I had been abused only once in my life. I thought that it happened only a couple times, but it happened constantly. And yes, for that, I admit that I will need psychotherapy. I keep putting like the camera in this direction. There? 11:11. So I hold the camera in this direction. You're gonna see, but every time it's like you're gonna see with the other recording, it's moving toward the other house, the number 2. So then it seems that lots of people are in the known, but somehow I would have to the number 4. But somehow I would have to still be in the house of people coercing me and going crazy down to send me to the psych hospital, creating this traumatic experience and then leveraging it on me, a second plane, almost silent, and then leveraging it against me. Those are chemtrails. I talked about Barcelona, that at some point they use chemtrails, like 20 at least. And now there are planes. It's never been that many planes like that. I was hearing at some point airplanes sound, and that's perhaps why. I was hearing airplane sounds without seeing any plane. Then I started to see the plane. And perhaps this is why. Because like this, they cannot say, no, there are all the time planes and so on, airplanes, and there are all the time some marks like this in the sky. So apparently the number 4 or the number 6, all of them. It's like the people they are saying like they are done with this. It looks like. But it's like why don't I have any solution just to be in a safe space? Just to continue to do my reports. It's like obviously no one is 100% is with them. No one. But still, like, it's heavy, huh? And it looks like lots of people know, right? Talking about trauma crânien. Trauma crânien. How? He said yes, trauma crânien. Yes. How do you say this? Brain injury or whatever. Oh. So the doctor who didn't want to really help but was helping somehow. I talked in that recording that was posted, what, 1.5 hours ago. I said that I was in the hospital in Barcelona and that I had brain injury for having been hit in the face, or like, I don't, a concussion. This is the word. Trauma crânien. A concussion. And this could be considered shaming or whistleblowing. It's in the middle. And so I took picture there and I was like, pedophile and selling services of children. So network handler. I took pictures because perhaps they are the pricing. There is the pricing on the wall, and I'm not even sure that she's a real doctor. She said that she's a real doctor. She came here not so long ago, 3 years ago, and 3 years ago is when everything was going south for me. So it's when the crazy has been escalating violently. The Windsor. Why the Windsor? So yeah, he was saying concussion. Yeah. And there were 3 kids with 1 scooter. Because I have been talking about this being a symbol of what? I have been talking about this being a symbol of number 4, no. 133 on the... He lives there? No one right now. I am losing my words, my thoughts, because several things were in motion in my mind. So now there is no more there. So he said yes for the doctor. Then he's not living there. Or is he? I don't know. Then what? Yeah, I talked about scooters being stolen as a form of revenge at some point because it was in the news. And they had a scooter somehow, so it was surely a mistake to say that this is the revenge. Absolutely everyone is abused in one way or another. It's just about saying no, about continuing to have the thing perpetuating. It's just about breaking the cycles of violence. So, yeah, living that. And he was saying, yeah, from the head. So perhaps a network handler coming forth and being like, I don't want of that anymore either. Or perhaps I hear an airplane sound. It's better to come forth now than having the bigger threat in the sky. So look at this. Do you hear? Oh, it's there. Or? Oh, that was the one before. What the fuck? Now there are trails everywhere. It's supposed to be a no-flight zone. It's supposed to be a no-flight zone. So, okay, I am reporting from here. I have no clue why. I'm just seeing people passing by and smuggling information. Because I have been freaking what? Coerced into okay. I'm starting saying shit. I'm starting saying my yeah, he's coming forth. Yeah, people are pissed. He is pissed. This house as well. Apparently there's the bird there. This type of bird was signaled as being a sign of richness for me. And it doesn't freaking make sense to me. Like, it makes sense, yes. It does make sense for me that I have to go through all this to be able to say that it's real, that people have been really coerced into doing shit, you know, and that the crazy got really crazy and massively. I don't know this if it's people living or if they're surely victim as well and participating to some extent. Because if everyone does this, then it means that if you're not doing it, you're alone. And to put yourself in a position of being isolated and so on, you don't want that. What the fuck? He's looking at me. I don't know why. Parce que je prends des preuves. Comment? Je prends des preuves. Tu prends des? Rien. Bonne journée. Bah, me filme pas, s'il te plaît. Bonne journée. Je filme pas, ça va? Je sais pas, c'est moi, t'es en train de me filmer. Je t'ai pas en train de te filmer. So, everybody is selling their house here. It's crazy. He just told me yes. Ok. Au revoir. Moi aussi. Toi aussi? Ouais. S'il n'y a pas de problème, viens, on discute. Non. Moi je veux pas l'embrouille. Moi je vais au commissariat là. Si tu veux, vas-y. Ok. You know, I have all my IT and so on. And now he's just filming me. So I continue to run. This is way too crazy. Everyone is selling their house. Everyone. Everyone everywhere out. What the fuck? So now you know, if that's happening, then I'm like, he's following me. I'm gonna go faster. I don't like that. So I don't know what's up. I hope the police is open. You know, I just left. There's so many people here. I just left because of some form of harassment. I go to the police because of some form of harassment. And then this happens. It's like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? It's like I have been, it seems, raped for my entire life. And you see this person, like, she doesn't have any problem with being filmed, you know? She doesn't have any problem. It's like I'm holding my phone. I'm talking, holding my phone. This is all that's happening. Then he's like, why do you film me? And I was like, yo, actually, I wasn't. And he started to say, the dude is like walking fast. So is it open? I know it closes at 5:30. So I had to go elsewhere. And he continues following me. So I will run. Just behind the phone. I don't know where I go. Can I go